What is a quality that you feel like in the public narrative is overrated as a quality of leadership that we maybe talk about too much?
I would say, I was thinking about this when I was tuning into all these 360s that I and my team have done over the last 6 months. One of the things that I'm paying attention to is how many visionaries there are. People with really cool ideas and very excited about creating a new world. But with that vision comes a real lack of prioritization. And that seems to be this theme of everybody gets so excited to follow a leader with the vision and the enthusiasm and this possibility. But that's overrated if it doesn't have a lot of structure around it, because otherwise what I see is teams that are so overwhelmed. They're so excited about the vision, but they're so exhausted. And then they end up being part of the problem, of the thing they're trying to solve. And so that was one that came to mind is what's overrated is a visionary without a really thoughtful prioritization and a recognition of we only have so much capacity. Let's make sure we're really focusing on the things we ought to focus on and let go of other things for now so that we can be sustainable.
That is a great one, because you rarely ever hear anyone throw stones at this visionary quality that we all seem to just agree is only a net positive. And yet the biggest visionaries of the last 100 years, you could see it. They live very expensive energy lives. Steve Jobs, the most famous visionary, is fired from his own company, 10 years in, and that part of the story obviously gets chopped off, and it's like, no, iPod, iPhone. It's like, well, there was he was in the wilderness for 14 years, learning and reeling from 10 years of doing things wrong, and maybe still having that prodigious, skill set, but unconstrained and unstructured, led to a lot of pain, a lot of missed out, opportunity for him and for the world, for the whatever things that he could have brought into the world, had he not been fired from his own company. The visionary, that is such an overrated quality, and it is when I have gone into too many opportunities and pursued too many things within a team or within myself. It totally, I feel like, comes from the fear and the scaredness that this path might not work out. So let's also hedge our bets with this second path and this third path. And let's have a skunkworks team work on this fourth path that is creative and cool, but it's really an 11 p.m., not even vision, but just scared thought that A, B, and C might not work out. So let's also make this fourth bet. It's the opposite of structure to a T. And it's the opposite of trust.
Yes.
In many ways.